An institution cannot survive and should not exist if its graduates are not being employed. Employability manifesting in being employed in the formal sector or being able to employ yourself. And that should be the bedrock upon which every educational foundation is built. How are you able to put your people into the job market?
Of the about 3,000 or more graduates that leave the university every year, maybe not more than 30% are employed by industry.
The skills that they need is totally different from what 20 years ago industry requires.
The real challenge is what next after graduation. And that's where IFC coming in has been helpful to us because it is in keeping with our strategic vision.
So we think it's a very, very excellent program. It is one that is reawakening the whole tertiary educational enterprise.
What they've done is to look at the way we operate and then look at where the gaps are and advise us how we can fill those gaps.
One of the most important things relative to the work of the Vitae or IFC has to do with they coming from outside.
That external perspective, partnership, support is key.
They have the link with foreign universities who have gone past where we are, and therefore they bring them to share their experience with us, how they did it, and how we can also do ours.
They had recommended that it would help the university if we had a program advisory committee.
Setting up an alumni office.
To have what you call a center of excellence in training our lecturers.
They had advised if we could have a career services unit in the university. And they had advised that if we could have a strategic partnership, where we could team up with industry to develop our curriculum.
The Ghanaian economy is one that needs people who are able to be competitive, one who are able to think on their feet, one who are able to adapt to the changing environments of the job market.
Our focus now is that we train the students so that when they go out there, they can set up their own businesses. We're looking at the ability to think innovatively so that even as the environment changes, they can keep up with what the environment demands.
I think this is something that is going to be revolutionary and it's something that is going to change the educational landscape of this country.